Okay, we're back. This is the TBS, the True Breakfast Show. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Liberia's biggest breakfast show. And I want to start out with Ola Retimin, one of my favorite books. Ola Retimin, The Gods Are Not to Blame. The Gods Are Not to Blame. And chapter 1 of The Gods Are Not to Blame. The struggle of a man begins at birth. If you missed this out in high school, man, go back for it. The gods are not to blame. The struggle of a man begins at birth. Only a madman will go to bed when his roof is on fire. This is the TBS. Good morning, folks. Good morning, Nimba. Good morning, Lofa. Good morning, Granji there. Grandkid, Bob. Bapolu, Mangibi. Sino, Grand Crew, good morning. This is the TBS. We out to serve you breakfast. Truth 96.1, the guys in Encyclopedia Nimba. Thank you so much. Because of Truth 96.9, relaying us, folks in Lofa, in Bon County, listen to us loud and clear. My name is O'Neill. This is O'Neill Roberts, Maka Davis. Together we're here with you this morning. Good morning to all of you, man. Maka, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Sissy Clark says you say good morning again.
Good morning. Good morning. Do some technical word now.
Okay, yeah. You
Yes,
okay?
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm good now.
So, Commissioner, you okay?
Yes, I'm great. Yes, good morning. We're here again, and day by day we are seeing. Despite at some point you feel the tension is going up, at a certain point you see the tension coming. So I think I'm seeing what is happening. I think the country is calm. We love to say thanks to our people who continue to listen to us and conduct themselves in a way that we can keep our country moving in the direction of peace. I think the manner in which the election result is being announced is also helping to calm the tension.
Yeah.
But
yesterday, my prediction was. My prediction was
runoff.
The runoff is imminent. Yes, and we're seeing it right. 2% left.
Man. So and I even saw some of the stars from both parties. Already start posting the finger business we were talking about.
Okay, the 2 and 1.
Yeah, CDC folks are already posting 2 fingers.
2 fingers.
And the party folks are posting 1.
Yeah. Okay, let me go continue. Let me see.
So you know, there's always a shift. The second street, I say, I want 18th street, and I move to second street. You're gonna put on job address. but
so this is first street and second street now.
Yeah, it is standing when it comes to the football leagues. To move from 18th place straight to second place, I mean that's real promotion fast.
They have to move from second place
to first place. That just one play move.
Yeah, there's someone was saying no, like Arsenal and Man City. Arsenal got on the table, then Man City you can't lick the table.
Yeah. So I mean
easy.
This is just the system of selecting our leaders as per the form of government we have, the democracy we have. This is what we should do. I think it should just be a normal thing. People should not take it out of context. Becoming leader in the country is the decision of the Liberian people. It is not anybody's entitlement. So yes, we moved this morning. This is the TBS on Truth 96.1 FM. All of you who have joined us this morning there, Real TV / Truth FM Live. Thank you for joining us. Those following us across the country by radio, we love to say welcome and thanks for listening to us, because we've been giving our words of caution over the time. Even before the declaration of campaign, we always caution the Liberian people that all we do should be in the interest of peace for our country, and I think we are getting there.
That's why you understanding some of the results.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
Great.
Yeah.
In District 2, Bishop Doyen is challenging the results and calling for recount.
So there are several districts, right? District 2, right?
Yeah,
asking for recounts.
Yes.
District 4 too almost the same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, good morning, folks. This is the Breakfast Show. Let me say happy birthday to my junior boy, Abraham O'Neill Roberts. Today's your birthday, son. Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
Yeah, let's all make a sense of butter kenny.
The man who will take care of your things.
Yeah.
The man who will take care of your things.
Yeah, that's why we say as a journalist, they make carry my phone name.
Yeah.
So as the media man to him, he say, he mess up thing, they go strong your son.
I hope he will not inherit the microphone.
No. Go far from the microphone. Abraham Shaw said, I'll be laughing. Go far from the microphone. Big brother Abraham Shaw said, laugh about. Go far from it. What I'm saying, when your child carry your full name, it have a definite effect on that child.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. One time I wanted to pick the mail up from the campus, man. It's like, whoa. Okay. Yeah, we can listen to y'all. That. It might the teachers them talking, and so the teacher them from United Partisans when I see
Yeah, so you see,
do a professional job.
Anything you do, out of ethics. Tomorrow, your son will be with New Roberts Jr.
Yeah,
that they may part and cause trouble.
They cause a problem. Now your confixed results, your increased number, your manufactured numbers and all of that. Anyway, happy birthday to you, boy. Today is Wednesday. It's midweek. No, not that they don't say ladies night again.
Let me use the opportunity to also extend happy birthday to you, O'Neill Jr. Yes, we pray for God's protection, wisdom. Yeah, we pray that you do better than your dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now be journalist now. It's a unique profession, bro.
Yeah.
People don't look. People can just look at the world media. Damn it. Foolish question. Foolish journalist.
I don't know what my daughter knows about this journalism. As soon as I mentioned it, I'm begging you.
But it's a very unique profession.
It's unique.
It's something that when you get into, you want to love doing it professionally. Yeah. People can look at the police and say, look, the whole police mess up, but they are professionals within the police. You don't know?
Exactly.
Yeah. The next president. Anyway, let's leave it right there. Because look, the folks on the United Party, how they can't debunk their thing. What I'm seeing on Front Page Africa, I'm amazed. It's not a good word.
I haven't come across it. What is it?
Yes, like United Party have the officials for positions already.
Started setting up the
cabinet already. I mean, this could even hamper your second round election. Yeah, they run off. So there was a leak audio according to Front Page Africa.
Okay.
Yes, the job we are now setting up is cabinet for 2023. Other people who see it now say, "Oh, but man, Nina only listen here. It also put money." No, that's the same thing. So anyway,
yeah. So even
you need to see it.
Normally, like we say, even an opposition party or any political party for that matter is a government in waiting. There's a timing for everything. Ahead of even the official results from the first round of votes, and you are setting up administration, with leak audios and all of that, it could hamper your campaign for the second.
So one of my guys joked me and said, "But all the motherfuckers be making, I see money." I said, "But you qualify?" Yeah. Remember, you see, these are all positions here. Yeah, but anyway, I sure they'll trash it. But again, would like to say good morning to all of our leaders. Noah Elliott, before Maka do the lineup, Noah wrote something on Facebook.
Okay.
And it's broke down my spirit,
All right. Let me go look.
Yes, you need to go that. Noah, go to Noah post on Facebook. I mean, Noah is from the Unity Party. But she supported Sir Harley Joseph.
Exactly.
Yes, it was difficult for her to understand. How is it you are pushing the agenda of Ambassador Joseph Boyka, and you supporting Sir Joseph re-election, right? Yes. Maybe she have deleted it. Okay. That's a very sad post.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, but go. You should did it, right?
Maybe.
Yes. Then she have taken it down. Okay. Here is it.
This.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's a very sad, and they should go to every Liberians. Yeah, man. You see the post? She say, "If I die, bury me the Muslim way." Hey, man. I'm leaving politics aside. It's time now to concentrate on my health. And many of you, in the majority, know Noah Elliott. It's a very, I mean, I saw the post, I got blocked. Yeah. So, yeah. And you want to read it?
Yeah, so
she made it public.
Yeah, so it's public. She said it's time to focus on my health and leave politics. To my only baby Margaret, that's her daughter. I want you to be strong and hope on God Almighty. I hope I could hold you in my arms for the last time before leaving this evil world. With this crying emoji. If this sickness will take away my life, bury me like a Muslim woman. My thanks and appreciation to Senator Sarah Joseph for taking care of my treatments. Hope now is in God Almighty. That's what she wrote. So that means you're having health issues.
Yes. So she do away with politics. Anyway, let's see what happens.
Yeah, but I know you to be a very strong woman.
Yeah, that post shouldn't carry you away.
Yeah, I don't want you to break down. Like, I know you very personally to be a very strong person.
Yeah, don't give up like that.
Yeah,
don't give up. You know, there's a guy. I remember Madam Mandina Wilson and I was together. Then when the guy left, she said this guy had lived in the U.S. and the doctor have given on him. They said in 2 weeks he will give her the ghost. So he told his family, "Well, I want to come and die in my home in Liberia." Yeah. And it has been 2 years, dude. Like I'm saying this too. Since the doctor told this guy, he said, "Well, in 2 weeks' time, I feel you can make it." So, Mother we said, she said yes. And 2 years have passed. She said each time when I see him, we just look at one another and we laugh. We say, "Well, there must be a reason God's still keeping me alive." Sure. So, Noah, this goes to you anyway. Yes, let's see what we have for the lineup this morning. Today's Wednesday, 5 minutes up to 8 o'clock. David Cody won't rest. Yes, let's see what we have for the Wednesday edition of the Breakfast Show.
Yes, the Wednesday edition of the TBS on Truth 96.1 FM. 8 days after election.
Yes,
8 days after election. We will, as usual, take the health tips with David Cody 5 minutes this morning. He said you're going to talk about the importance of drinking water.
That's why he said the importance of drinking water.
And I have a bottle of water this morning.
Okay.
Yes, as usual, we'll talk about keeping our peace. The issue with the temporary neck staffers, their compensation and all of that. We'll talk about it. The electoral results for the presidency. The runoff, we already know that. Yeah, the runoff is clear. So we expect negotiations to be ongoing. We'll talk about that 8:30 this morning. Representative elect as per the 100% results out of district number 3, Montserrat County. Honorable, you call him honorable now?
Yeah, honorable.
Yeah. Honorable Smokey Moba will be here this morning for 30 minutes. 9 o'clock will bring you sports and commercials, entertainment on the TBS. 9:15 to 10, District 8. One of the
the big one here for today.
What?
The big one here for today.
Representative Kennedy Prince Tall, who is claiming victory in the just ended election, will be our guest on the last segment of the show this morning. Yesterday,
when you re-echo that the last segment.
Yeah, on the last segment, Representative Kennedy, Electoral District 8, Montserrat County, Prince Tall, will be here with us this morning. He's claiming victory in the elections. According to him, they've tallied all of the votes in their war room. Yesterday, after the pronouncement of results, we saw his supporters protesting, demanding that NEC should have touched that district. But yesterday, there was no numbers from there yesterday. Yeah. So Prince will be with us this morning on the TBS on Truth 96.1 FM from 9:15 to 10 o'clock. Yes, 45 minutes of intensive interview.
No phone call.
Yeah.
Yes. Someone asked, why is it you guys are not taking calls? We don't want to be too much pressure on the
politicians can talk some things they're not supposed to say.
Yeah, your potential will burn it, set it down. No, you're not going to play that on the radio. Yeah. Yes, in the midst of all.
Country first. Yes.
So yesterday, we started like this. That what brought attention to NEC. Yesterday evening, right after the announcement, when district number 8 was not been announced. Yes, we're still concerned the Commissioner Floor-Sire now. Floor-Sire.
Again.
Yeah. Floor-Sire escaped district number 8.
He used to live there?
I don't know.
You mean?
Yeah, the commissioner. In the regular. After he got to district 6, district 7 was not announced as well as district number 8. Then the journalists who in attendance now, started to bust up. What happened? Then he tried to answer us like a question, answer a pure hello. That was not time for hello, hi. No one's going to answer you, Floyd. Yeah, he said hello. People not answering you that way. Because why? District number 8 was a huge doubt that someone feel some way somehow cheated. That's why according to them.
Yeah.
So one of the main reasons it's good that Prince story is coming up. And I disagree with Prince moving on to the street on yesterday, going to neck.
Mm-hmm.
As we say in country phrase.
Yeah.
The best thing, Prince, look, no one can lie. If your tally sheet says that you have beaten Akaros Gray, nothing will change it. Neck love it to go up the countdown, even under the 25th, that result will still be announced. So that's one of the reasons, because we say country phrase, let's keep the peace. Let's keep the peace, like Liberals Forest. So yesterday, between 6, 7 o'clock, there was a huge gathering at the NEC head office. Yeah. Yes, and I said to Boy Cooper and the rest of the guys, I said, no, we can't do this. Like Bishop Dorian, right? Mm-hmm. District 2 have issue. Even the district, what liability is, like you have still remain silent. And other districts, so everybody decides to go to the NEC office. What will come? What sort of country will have? Let's talk so. Yeah. Yes, we shouldn't do it. But once your tally sheets, numbers don't lie. If your tally sheet say, well, you have beaten Akaras birthday feeling yesterday on your birthday, happy belated Akaras, nothing will change it, Prince. So it's good that Prince will be here with us. But just to start up, and this, I should bring this to the guys, the security apparatus, some of them are not happy. Those who have worked with NEC, or one day they went to the training, Grand Bassa, up to now, they have not received that money. You took 2 mobile companies' number from them. The John Security are speaking to them. You took the MTN number and you took the Orange numbers. You want me calling the figure? There were 4,000 plus. Did you didn't call for health tape? We already gone.
Dave, please place your call.
Yeah, man. I already in flight, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, man. Don't be doing anything, man. Yeah, people know what you let you doing your time. Just begin lawmaker. Yeah, we're allergic. Man. Put you on a ticket and want some money. Yeah, begin lawmaker. Sorry. So let's bring David Coty. Sorry. Yeah, bring it. Yeah, man. If you're coming go through campaigning all the thing and you don't be bluffing David Coty, yeah, begin lawmaker. All go people going to the ballot bars. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to my good friend Maka. Let me say many thanks to you for the opportunity again. Now, today we are talking about the importance of drinking water in the morning. It is always good to drink water throughout the day, but in the morning is what I'm emphasizing today. Now, to those of you who do not drink water in the morning, please rethink. Do something about it. Now, the body is made out of 60% water. The whole body, 60% is made out of 60% water. Now, to maintain this, you must always drink water. If you don't do so, dehydration will take place, and it will be a problem for your brain, your kidney, and many parts of the body. But let me first of all start with the morning issue. The reason why it is important to drink water in the morning is that while you are asleep, dehydration takes place. In other words, you lose water when you are asleep. You naturally lose water. It's natural. Water will go. You also lose water when you go to urinate. You use water when you go to the bathroom, the toilet. You need water. Now, in the morning, you must drink water to replace the lost water, the one that you lost while you are asleep. Now, this is the way to do it. When you wake up in the morning, don't just start drinking right away. No. You must wait for 15 to 20 minutes before you drink water. Please remember that. Don't just get up in the morning now. Oh, it's good to drink water in the morning. As soon as you wake up in the bed, water in your mouth. No. Wait for 15 to 20 minutes before you start drinking. Number 2, do not drink water in a greedy way to just fill up your stomach. You will not get the benefit. You just grab water, go, drink and fill up your stomach. That benefit you are supposed to get from drinking water, you will not get it. You should always drink water, sip, by sip, little by little, small, then you will get the benefit in drinking water. Number 3, don't brush your teeth before you drink water. No, you do not brush your teeth before you drink water. When you wake up in the morning, wait for 15 to 20 minutes before you drink. And don't brush your teeth before you drink. The reason is that the saliva in your mouth will help to neutralize the acid in the stomach. The acid, the saliva in the stomach, in the mouth, will help to neutralize the acid in the stomach. Please remember that. Don't brush your teeth in the morning until you drink. When you finish drinking, you can brush your teeth. The saliva also helps to boost the digestive capacity. You know, when you eat food, the food is supposed to digest in the body. But if you drink, you brush your teeth before drinking, it becomes a problem. The temperature of the water should not be cold. It should always be warm or room temperature. But this issue of drinking cold water in the morning will put out, I repeat that, put out the digestive fire. In other words, that system in the body that's supposed to help to digest your food, cold water will help to put out that fire. So don't drink warm water, cold water. It's always good to drink cold water. If we have small time, that I can give small of the benefits in drinking water.
Keep it for tomorrow, part 2.
I'll keep it for tomorrow, part 2. Okay. Thank you very much, but let me just inform the public. Tomorrow, maybe we'll do small of the benefits of the water, but the main topic for tomorrow is the benefits of laughter. It's always good to laugh. When you laugh, it's good. It will help. I will give you the benefits of drinking. Of having, laughing every day. Now, the last thing, please. I repeat this. I will always do it. Early detection is the first medicine to good health. Those of you who sit down in your house every day, 365 days around the clock, you don't visit the hospital until you are sick. My friend, it may be too late.
Okay.
So please go to the hospital today and check your whole system. Thank you very much.
Great. Derek, before you go quickly, is it good to drink before using the restroom?
Well, I don't know. I haven't said about that. What I do know is that you can drink anytime.
Okay.
To talk about drinking before you go to the restroom, I don't have any restrictions. Any topic on that. No.
Okay. Thank you so much. We'll get on part 2 of it tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Yes, Derek underscore this is your class. There is a new health minister. Now, man, health tip is something good. Sissy leave Derek alone. Yeah. So actually was in a top flight with the John Security. Yes. We have started to receive complaints now because during the process, more than 4,000 security was trained across the country to cover the entire election. So they are saying today is day number 8, day 8 or 9, day number 8. They have not gotten the money. So please, security, don't talk. Please, the orange money number that you have received.
And bear in mind that we are going to run off.
We're going to run off. You come out for the same thing. That 2 things are coming with part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is the security. So if the orange number is not working, you ask for the people orange number, you can also go back to them and get that money paid. They have served. Some people left from here, went to Nimba. Some went to Lofa. Some went to Bapolu, left their families. So please, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Let's move on to the temporary next staff. The part 2 of it. The next staff, the PO, the ES, all those who have worked with NEC, in the majority, they are saying, well, up to now, NEC is not saying as to how they will get that pay. Whether they have signed contract or not, no one has signed a contract. As far as they are concerned, they have work. And let me tell you, Elections Commission, what is going to happen. You know, when people plan for something, it's good to say ahead of time. Some of the staffers we have spoken with in Bapolo, in Kidbound, in Bombing, Since we have a second round coming, when you go back for the on election day, they will not work. You see what I'm planning?
Mm-hmm.
You're not paid in. You're not telling them say how much you're going to pay each of them. Some are ballot paper issuer, they don't know how much they're going to make. Some people work, some staff were not available, but the work they didn't have TS numbers, and runoff will have a runoff. So on election day, they will agree to you, but on election day, they will not work. So that will jeopardize the whole process. You don't expect everyone to take that TS number and go to the next head office. No. What should be done? The ES, electoral supervisors, electoral supervisors should be calling them. You didn't allow them to sign a contract. They didn't sign a contract. But if you start to pay them, it will drop the pressure. Yeah, please do it. They didn't sign a contract, but you can still pay them and say, oh, well, prior to this, you didn't sign a contract with us, but come and receive your pay through what? Electoral supervisor. Otherwise else, when there is a runoff on November 7th, that they did for the runoff there, November 7th, most of these staffers will boycott it, and there will be a problem within the elections. So want to appeal. Maybe they have not reached up to the top level of the commissioners, but this is what happened across the country.
It reached the top level.
It reached now?
Yes, it reached there because a reporter asked the chairperson, and the answer she gave, I think I talked about it yesterday, that people should try to verify using how you call it?
TS? Yeah, the TS.
Yeah.
So, TS.
So I think the board knows about it. So I think they should do something about it. This tendency of people working and to get their compensation becoming a haul and pull is really becoming a culture. I think we recorded you can think similar thing happening even during the census.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people were complaining about their pay all along.
Yeah.
Let's pay people for the work they do. You see, I mean, people's labor should be respected.
The TSA.
When people work, you pay them for what they do. Mm-hmm. Try to do things appropriately. Always put in place all of the measures that will ensure that when people work, they get that money. There will not be issues along the way. So you see, even just what Onu mentioned, certain persons did not go to the assigned area. Yeah. So at the end of the day,
people work for them.
Yeah. At the end of the day, somebody was doing
the job.
Yeah, doing the job.
And these people don't have a TSA number.
Somebody was issuing the paper at the same time doing the inking.
Yes.
You see,
with no TSA number.
So there is a need for you to address this. It's also important, you know, this whole election process, it should be addressed holistically. Don't leave anything behind, because if you leave anything behind, it could affect the runoff. So we think the needs of these people should be addressed by the commission, as Onu just mentioned. So that is what it is.
Look at what the Guardians are planning. Look at on election day, the second round on election day.
We accept to go.
We accept to go.
As people are in the queue, we will refuse to do any work.
No work. So that's where the protest will start from. That's what they're saying.
Standing in the queue and nothing happening. By the time you will be receiving calls from all around, you'll be confused and don't know what to do.
Great.
So it's better you resolve this issue now and put in place measures so that it can repeat in the second round.
No food, no water, no nothing. Look at what the guys are planning. We agree to go. Okay, let's agree to go. But on election day, people stand in the queues. They will say, we're not working on protest. Hey, man. Look, NEC, the joint security, between now and tomorrow, let these people money be paid, man. You have budget for it. Pay them. If the ballot paper issuer is supposed to receive $5, give it to them. The PO is going to receive $10, give it to them. Everybody can make the symbol in a position. Position. The ES are the big one there. Electoral supervisor. You pay the people there. Otherwise else, you'll be embarrassed. Like Maka said, you'll be getting calls from all over.
But we're in the queue, no voting going on.
No voting going on.
Yeah, you see? So, I mean, that will be very embarrassing. And you know how much are being invested in this electoral process.
The demand will be high.
Yeah. So,
the demand will be high.
So, I mean, just do the needful, please, so that you can face embarrassment in the future. Yeah, exactly.
Great. So the big one on yesterday, post George Weah in the lead.
Now, seesaw up and down.
Yes. I see.
Seesaw up and down.
Yeah, our prediction said there will be second round.
Yeah.
Yes. So with putting places still remaining, Mangibi 44, Grand Kidman 21, Monserrato just 9. Nimba 3. Bomi 1 with a total of 78. Just a cut across the country remaining.
Yeah.
Yes. So George Weah now have 43.79%. Joseph Boyka 43.49. Taking off to the runner. So the 2% that remain, the ghost man will take a 0 point something. Appleton. Is Appleton's now start doing community engagement already?
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I saw something.
Yeah. They've been doing community engagement already. When you go where the group are waiting for Appleton. So this is what's supposed to be happening. I'm going to talk to the two parties.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll start with the CDC and we'll go to the Unity Party. What's that?
Appleton. Yes, Appleton.
We're not playing for here. Wait, hold on. What's it? As it happened on the new ball on the black, they do. We'll play for you.
Carry the 0.
Yeah, carry the 0.
Just 3 minutes.
Appleton. Where? That must rather yeah.
This is Appleton for you.
Okay. Yeah. Let's press play. Let's see something. Appleton, that new mill on the black. No. Didn't get happy. The teacher that you expect to have, I'm not get happy.
I'm in president 27.
When I be 28 though. Look, I said Appleton should put himself in a float car. Every day I will say that thing. Put yourself in a float car and let it get print something a big banner. This is Edward Appleton. Like brands, your thank you right there. Yeah, your thank you there. Your thank you. I mean, call Edward Appleton. Anyway, so let's move on.
So with the caption of this, it says presidential candidate E.Y. Appleton Jr. from the Grassroots Development Movement and partisans celebrate a comfortable third place lead in 2023 presidential elections.
Yeah, they call him
comfortable third.
I love my president, Benny. Hey, yeah, hey. I love the beginning of music.
One big megaphone.
Yeah, Amanda, I wait to. Abbas, we move. Appleton, you stay just Sunday before you move. Let's move on a more serious note. Since we're spelling a runoff, Appleton hit the jackpot. We're spelling a runoff, and this is very serious. We'll start with the ruling establishment, then we'll go to what? The Unity Party. Those of you listening, keep your personal feelings. And we must say the truth. George Weah. Have it been for George Weah after he have left from the UN summit to visit, do his tour in this country, he's going to get less votes. Good morning to you, Manny. Manny, good morning to you. Have it been your very self going to these counties? By all means, tell Liberian people say, my people, your plea gave me another 6 years. The vote you're going to go get will be far less. It is because of George Weah on the ballot paper. It's not because of some of you here, George Weah 12 years and thing. This is why some Liberians on the far corner look and say, well, we can give this man another 6 years. George went so era, so county George Weah went to, he made palawa. So the people were talking, he was talking bad like campaign period. Yeah, I remember when he killed my bombing. All right. In other counties, you slept there day by day and telling Liberian people, say, yeah, please give me another 6 years. George, you're not going to do so. The votes that are going to come out are going to be far less. Joseph Boyka are going to lick it the first round. George Weah. So this runoff. But now, don't stay on your own and say, well, we'll win it on our own. You have to reach out to other political parties to give you a support. Now, the Unity Party, before Maka coming, the UP, Joseph Boyka, you have made it to the second round. That information that came up yesterday, since a leak audio on front page, it will wicked a lot of people. Unity Party have to double up, and do a rebuttal against that. To see people names already that government have been set up. name attached to Ministry Autonomous Agency already. Do you know what's going to happen to the runoff campaign for United Party Burka? I mean, that was not a good one. Because if you are reaching out to take, for example, you got to move out to Tawan Gongolo Party. If you want to engage Dr. Clarence Moore by other political parties, people will say no, but you already have your team set up. So how come if you want us to come on board, then you have your team already established? There is no need, and no political party, let me just say this out. In all fairness, JMB, United Party can't be George Weah on their own. You have to go back, negotiate, all right? Leave personal feelings and tell us, well, Ezra Cummings, this is far over now. Let's move on. I need your support in the second round. Tell one. All of us all thought that yes, we're going to give George Weah one turn, but people have not made it into the runoff. Yeah, man, in the runoff. I need your support. Let's forget that bygone be bygone. Warlord leaves us sit on a round table. What about politics? If you can't do this, United Party on your own to beat George Weah, oh, come back. It not be easy. In that leak audio, that what is on Front Page Africa, it would drive a lot of political parties away. So, but you already have your team set up. You have Minister of Transport, you have Commerce Minister, you have Foreign Minister, you have Finance Minister to replace Simon Tour already. You have Education Minister, and so on and so on. But the one where I give you my support. Yeah, man.
Yes. I've not listened to that clip. However,
and you know, from those will not post something to tarnish the institution, so they have to do a serious rebuttal against that.
Again, timing is important in everything. We know that any political party going to election is a government in waiting, so it is obvious that you will have certain key positions that, because even before inauguration, certain things got to be in place. However, timing is very important at this point. Where even if you are planning some of these things, it could be a draft. Well, yes, this is what we're thinking on to do, but it should be kept within the realm of the executive. And then there will be space, I mean, for correction, replacement, alignment, realignment, all of this that I've said over the time. But coming out in the public with lists of government ministers that you have set up already, it could jeopardize your negotiation with other parties. We remember very well that during the 2017 elections, there was an agreement signed in Ganta. You remember where opposition said if any of us go to the runoff, we'll support each other, we'll support the opposition. That did not work. We saw Senator Johnson at the time of the MDR going the CDC side during the 2017 runoff, and then other parties said, well, this thing has broken already, and we saw other opposition people going to the CDC side. I mean, other parties going to UP side, and then later, yes, we are where we are. So going to the runoff, you have to be strategic. You have to be strategic going to the runoff, because if these kind of information start to come out, people will feel like, well, you already set up your system, so it could even be difficult to break through. And listen, we've always talked about government of inclusion. Government of inclusion is important. So there must be space for all Liberians to have the opportunity once they are qualified to work. So if you set up a government within a political party already before even winning the election, sometimes it could be a plan against yourself.
Yeah,
it could be a plan against yourself. So I think it is important that the hierarchies of the party can come out, the authorities can come out and say clearly what it is.
Okay.
So of course, we said over the time that a political party is a government in waiting, so it's obvious that you have certain key people on your mind to occupy certain positions. But like I said, timing is important.
Yeah.
Timing is very important. Yeah, so having said that...
So for Front Page to put that kind of audio, I mean, there's a renowned institution.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe I can do the same Mobile Molo say that Lagos talk. No, but I know UP boys. They're very strong with propaganda.
Even if they can't deny, if it is not deniable, they can justify.
Okay, why? So yes. if you go to Taiwan now, okay, you want Taiwan. You want Taiwan support. You want Clarence Monuba support, and this political party say, what is in it for us? Maybe not the political leader themselves. What is in it for Lionel? What is in it for LPP? What is in it for? I've been trying to organize that question. Yeah, well, grassroots development party, right?
Yes, movement.
Yes, movement. Yeah. So what is in it for us? Akop, Musuni Kamara. Yeah, if you call on a round table, they'll also ask you that question. So let's see what's in the package.
Yeah,
because we have to go back to our supporter. What will get 1.2% of the votes? We have to go back and give the reason why we should carry you. Joseph Boyka need our support. And I mean, to go against George, I'm not saying, well, and there are things who George don't do too. When Liberian people say that it will go, that it will go.
Yeah. So for me, in my opinion, this runoff for me is again a tough competition. Except that normally people will say incumbent in Africa or anywhere in the world will have edge when they are going to race with people with other parties. But in terms of the votes, from what we even saw at the level of the first round, you can see that the second round will be competitive. Now, there is a huge number of invalid votes. Oni, you mentioned that yesterday, right?
Yes.
The invalid vote, I mean, the percentage of invalid vote is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I cannot believe that Liberians went to vote and that number of people voted wrongly. Yesterday, some media person placed this to the commission about education. How well did you educate the Liberian people about this voting, considering the fact that they needed to have clear information because we did a biometric registration and later on we were doing manual voting. So the level of education provided to the people, in my own opinion, it was low. But yesterday, one of the commissioners tried to justify that the issue of civic education, it should be in the school curriculum. Furthermore, they did massive awareness. Voter education nationwide is now a 3-month project. It should be. So all of these justifications, in my opinion, the level of education provided to the Liberian people was low. It was low. So now, having said that, I'm trying to say, going to the runoff now, you do not expect to see that same number of invalid votes.
Okay. Yes, great. So, yes.
Again, you do not expect, there's no Abeton.
Okay. You know what? Let me interrupt a little bit.
Yeah, no problem.
We have the Secretary General of the Unity Party.
Okay.
Amos 12 wants to make some clarification after that. Because his name also was captured in that audio calling to Front Page Africa. Also, we'll have the SG there from the Unity Party live on the True Breakfast Show. Good morning to you, SG.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning, Yeremy. Good morning.
Welcome to the state.
SG. Yeah, I'm hearing you. Are you getting me? Okay. So I think we have to do this way.
You gotta.
Yeah, I'll take it from my phone.
From your phone.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, take that from your phone.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, as we try to link up with Amos Square, the National Secretary General of the Unity Party. Yes, let him come. Like I was saying, if you think it is true that these conversations went on and somebody leaked them, you either provide clarity, you justify, you necessarily don't have to deny if it is real. So sincerity is also important. So like I was saying, so in the runoff, the ruling party cannot knock their chest on the runoff. Yes. Look, I received a call from a very strategic member, and he was saying, even though his initial belief was unrealistic, because based on our past election results, his initial belief was unrealistic, that he thought a first round victory would have been possible for CDC, which according to him was the best for them. And he is expressing doubt that the ruling party that he is a part of will have an edge. He's raising doubt that the ruling party that he is a star of will have an edge in a runoff. You know, in a disappointing tone, he said, he can call me picking that I'm brappy too. He said, yeah, I'm picking the first round team who have been better, but the second round, I can get my hands on it. So this tells you that the second round is not a clear cut for the ruling party, and you can also say it's not a clear cut for the opposition, because guess what? The huge number of invalid vote will not play again. The huge number of invalid vote will not play again. The Appleton factor will not play again. So you see, it is very competitive. Now, this is what's going to work. Negotiation, alignment, and realignment. In the past, we've heard people say, and let me be frank, people have said before that, the former vice president is hard to reach out. He's hard to reach out. But I don't think this is the time. But I think graciously, he has an energetic running mate. The CDC has logistics. The CDC has the strategies. They have the people.
Okay.
So going to that runoff, it is a fresh competition, in my opinion. The runoff is a fresh competition. So it would depend on your strategies.
Okay. Yes. So we have we have the Secretary General of the United Party, Amos 12, live on the line with all this morning. Good morning to you, SG.
Morning, O'Neill. Good morning to your colleague there and the people of this country.
How is the United Party?
Well, the UP is doing well. You know, we are following very keenly the actions of the Elections Commission as they announce the provisional results for presidential candidates. And we are doing well. We're thankful that the decision of the Liberian people will continue to remain, because they're very confident that their vote to elect Joseph Jamal Boakai will be counted. And as a party, we're very optimistic that JNB will ultimately become president of this country by January.
Okay, great. By January. So what is a runoff, or are you still optimistic of that?
Very, very optimistic.
Great. So how do you follow this information? Waking up this morning, one of the leading online network, the Front Page Africa, is running with this. Leaked WhatsApp chat reveals internal discord in Unity Party over reserve cabinet position for those power executives.
Look, O'Neill, we've told Front Page Africa that is a childish propaganda from the CDC. Joseph Boakai, the former vice president and a very esteemed leader of this country, has been very clear throughout the different campaigns across Liberia that he is going to form a government of inclusion, and he is going to ensure that this country benefits from his leadership through agriculture, through the rule of law, education, sanitation and health, and tourism, to the benefit of the citizens of this country. So what that means, His Excellency is going to establish a platform that allows for the participation of Liberians in the administration of their own affairs. So regardless of which party you're from, a sedition, Liberty Party partisan, TPP partisan, UP partisan, once you are a Liberian, JNB has said clearly that he's going to form a government of inclusion. And this is exactly the reason why he has assured the people of this country that under his leadership as president of Liberia, each county will have a minister, a cabinet minister position, ministerial position. So that propaganda from the CDC is childish, and we've dismissed that, we've debunked it very absolutely.
SG, Front Page is saying not just a WhatsApp message, but leak audio. I mean, probably folks will be very difficult to understand this.
Leak audio from who? From where? Where is the leak audio? Let them play it. So you don't, Front Page Africa, I've told Running, and I told one of two of the journalists working with Front Page that while it's true, we want to ensure that we live in an environment where journalists will have the opportunity to exercise that journalistic freedom, but they need to be careful on the kind of stories that they write. So you went and wrote a story, taking it from somewhere, from a kind of pseudo account, without even making any effort to verify from the leadership of the Unity Party. It was just yesterday evening that one of the Front Page Africa journalists asked me, and I dismissed that. Even in the face of my dismissal of that childish propaganda, They still went and wrote the way they wrote. There are other platforms, when we were requested to make comments to that effect, we dismissed it absolutely. And in fact, when you see the fake message, they call it WhatsApp message, compare it with some of our WhatsApp accounts and see whether they are actually true. They're not, absolutely. Look at the names of individuals that they went and marched to ministries and agencies to tell you that they are a blatant lie, that particular propaganda is groundless, that the Unity Party is not in the habit of forming a government when we're focusing on making sure that JNB is announced president of the Republic of Liberia. This is the current focus of the Unity Party. We presented a platform through, JNB's vision for the development of this country that is called Arrest. And I have just said to you, when Joseph Boakai becomes president of Liberia, he is going to use agriculture, rule of law, rural, education, sanitation and health, and tourism as a pathway to enhance economic growth and job creation for all of the people of this country, not some of them. He's not going to preside over a state where opportunities will be skewed away from vast majority of the people. That's not what JNB has said. He is going to form a government of inclusion. So I repeat, the same way yesterday, by the legs of Samuel Twe, the Latona Magiro, even President George Weah were appointed in the Unity Party government as peace ambassador. JNB has said very emphatically that he is going to establish a
SG, is there a problem? Amos, is there a problem to set up to have your team set up? People will know, say, yeah, well, the Unity Party means business. You have a mindset, you have your team set.
That is not the focus of JNB at the moment.
Okay.
Our focus here is we are still in a campaign period. We are focused on making sure that JNB is finally announced as president of the Republic of Liberia. After that, then we enter into governance. But right now we're in a campaign period. So that thing CDC is doing is a childish propaganda, and they need to refrain from that. The CDC has lost the confidence and trust of the citizens of this country to the extent that the CDC is being dragged the way they've been dragged to use 50 million of taxpayers' money. It's not me who said it. The European Union indicated that the CDC has used taxpayers' money, very disappointingly, to gain state power or advantage during the period of campaign. It's not us who said it. So, of course, that's why you see across the hospitals, across the schools in this country, there are no drugs. People are dying from curable diseases. Our school systems in Liberia, they're in tatters, they're in shatter because there's no leadership. Ministries, agencies, and commission are not functional no longer. All of those who are appointed by President George Weah, they enter their own campaign trail. Governance is not palatable. Our people, they're not responsive to the shared needs of the people of this country. That's why JNB has said he's going to restore the dignity of healthcare professionals in Liberia.
Mr. SG, I know it is clear to you and the Unity Party that there's going to be a runoff. Is that clear with the party now?
Well, look, let me say that we're waiting for NEC to announce hopefully the final results today. We've had problem with one of two of the issues, with few issues, and we raised some of those issues through communication to the Elections Commission. We know that the elections have been marred with pockets of irregularities. Of course, you as a journalist, you reported some of those. Even yesterday, for example, at the Tally Center in Margibi, seditions went to attack the Tally Center. The other day, you saw that you listened to the report where they went and attacked our personal situation room, the Unity Party situation room. They attempted to attack somewhat kind of those sports complex, you understand, where the Moserado tally is taking place. Across this country, CDC have realized that they've lost the trust and confidence of the people of Liberia. They want to now superimpose George Weah will on the people of Liberia. It's going to work. We have said, JNB has said, that he is going to make sure that every vote of Liberia counts.
SG, great.
The people of this country, that any attempt to thwart the democratic will of the citizens of Liberia, they will resist it.
Okay, great. So, lastly, with the result that came out yesterday from the Elections Commission, pulled George Weah in the lead for the 3.79%. Joseph Boyka, 43.49%. That tells you that the road to the second round is imminent.
Well, again, we are not disputing that as a party. So we are preparing for runoff elections, but at the same time, it's important as a party that we air, you understand, or raise some of the critical concerns, issues about irregularities that have visited the elections. And we're hoping that when those issues are raised, as we raised them in the past, some of them, our lawyers are reviewing them. We will be able to raise it maybe before the announcement of the runoff elections, in the event that there's a runoff elections. And we're hoping that Elections Commission can take appropriate steps to correct some of the missteps so that the elections are free, fair, transparent, and credible, and that the democratic will of the people of this country hold, so that nobody can trample upon that democratic will. This is something that JNB has said he's going to stand up very tall to protect and defend the democratic right of Liberia. To support Joseph Nyeoma Boakai, the Unity Party and the Rescue Alliance push it a whole lot, so you can be assured that your democratic rights will be defended to the letter by His Excellency, the next president of the Republic of Liberia, Ambassador Joseph Nyeoma Boakai.
Great. So before I take leave of you, and I must do this on behalf of all the political parties, second round, as you try to gear up, are you starting to negotiate with all the political parties? I mean, you people are 20 in the race. Like the LPP, like Lainu, like ICOB, the negotiation. Are you starting there already?
And just to add to that, what are your chances of getting some of these big opposition parties
like
on your side?
Like the CPP,
considering the trend of the campaign before the first round.
My friend, you don't want to tell a mother who has experience in raising children about how to raise a child. Okay. The Unity Party is a mature political party. We've been an opposition before. We've been a ruling party before. We again enter into opposition. So we have experience negotiating with political parties and individuals. You understand? I'm not going to diverge our strategy for negotiation, but I can tell you the Unity Party is prepared going into the runoff elections. There are concerns that we have. Some of those concerns are going to be raised with the Elections Commission. We hope appropriate steps will be taken to address them so that the elections are free, fair, transparent, and credible. And we're very optimistic that in the event of a runoff elections, the people, democratic rights, and will prevail in the Republic of Liberia. And George Weah is going to be former president in this country. And Nyeoma Boakai will be announced and inaugurated by January as president of the Republic of Liberia.
Thank you so much, Amos Toy.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly.
All right. Yes, and of course, I will miss the call of the chairman of this Coalition for Democratic Change, Chairman Molu. If you'd like to call, like we did for the Secretary General of the Unity Party, who can also give you the opportunity, to do so. Yes. So it's a leak WhatsApp chat. That's one of the leading thing on the social media. So the folks from the CDC. I've tried reaching out to Chairman Molu. Looks like we're missing one another calls, but if you'd like to say, go ahead, because Front Page is a media institution, and you heard what the Secretary General have said. Well, it says a strategy is coming up from the CDC. Well, probably this will be there to spoil up political parties and say, yeah, we already have that team set up. But again, Liberians are watching this whole thing. The upper parts, the president will be elected, whether it be George Weah or Joseph Boakai, don't want you to disturb our peace. We had it all for a very, very long time. Now it's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Unity Party used to be number 2. The two-finger Duxa, right? Now they move on to what? Number 1. George used to be to 18th Street.
Yeah.
Now he dropped to what?
Yeah, so there are several factors that will play, especially in the runoff, and like one of our regular followers even mentioned, there were representative candidates from other counties, districts in other counties who took people and trucked them into these places to vote for them. So the runner, would they be able to carry these people back? Okay. So you see that's why.
But that's why it's the second round now. You should be prepared.
So that's why sometimes we tell our people, vote where you are, vote where you live. So you see now, there were a lot of people, you and I know that people were trucked Or some people even voluntarily went to certain places because maybe a relative or somebody was running somewhere and they went there to vote. Now, some of these candidates lost the elections and they don't have the resources to carry these people back for runoff. Okay. So anyway, at the end of the day, people will reach out and maybe it'll be here to take them
you
back.
have to reach out. Yeah. It's a matter of not you reach out, like, you know. But let me just read it out.
Why are we not seeing smoke?
Yeah, so we'll place a call to representative elect.
Okay.
It says we are the Association of Networkers. Or the poor association already.
Question.
Yeah, net you try and pay the people. These temporary staffers who have worked for at least a day, you please pay them. We'll go slow if we don't get our pay and receive our contracts from the runoff or before election. On election day, we agree to NEC to work, but when people are in the queues from the runoff, that's when we'll back off. You see it?
Wow.
So this is just ahead. It will bring it to the general public attention. Those who have worked with the Elections Commission as temporary staffers, they are crying for that pay. Please make sure. They say they didn't sign a contract, but whatsoever you have for them, when the man goes to sign for his money, he will sign, leave his telephone number, you can keep it for your record. Whatsoever you're supposed to pay, the person paid. Instead of you being embarrassed on the election day itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, please do it, man. And the Joint Security. OPS. Look, y'all pay the people money. I beg you. Yeah, y'all pay the Joint Security. Y'all please pay it. Y'all have the orange number. Y'all pay it. Y'all send the people number. Some people left their families, man. When Bapolu, when Grange there, Nimba, Lofa, and they are back in Monrovia. Please, just try. Just try. Y'all try and pay. Y'all pay and the Joint Security are two different things. Oh, okay. I just received a text say next day they are on it. Yes, please do it. Because when we hear this gossip, when we hear this gossip, it's better to bring it out to the public. It's a small machine better than what? The big one. When you can control it, you can control it.
Yeah, why you got people eager to vote the EQ and then nothing happening?
My guy, sometimes I get wonder, I say, but the radio stations now will turn to where people can later complain. Security all lodging complain to us.
and you know, sometimes when people bring some of the complaints, I'm like, can they take this one to the police station?
Yeah. So cases they say they want matter. They say no. They want that media matter.
So it appears that a lot of people trust the media.
Yes.
You know. Yeah.
So we have representative elect, Sumo Moba, district number 3. Look, district 3 are just like district number 2. Very tense. Someone is live on the line.
I don't think so. The race, the margin.
No, I mean in terms of the political battle.
Okay, yes, they campaign.
Yeah, one that I had to where was still my vehicle? The other group almost like I said no. They said you the echo more. I said no. Yes, good morning, Sumo Moba.
Hey, good morning, my brother O'Neill and Mecca. Good morning.
I guess you slept well last night, man. You slept well last night.
No, but I gave you the data. I told you I was always relaxed. I knew the data. I was always relaxed.
Yeah. So after the 100% count in the district, we saw you came on top. What is next now? Where are we?
All right. As I told you, for us, we believe in working, and presently now I'm around the Podi area because I told our people one of our pillars have to do with agriculture. So we are out here looking for land to procure so that we can begin our agriculture.
Just one day after the pronouncement results?
I need government money. We can start doing our work. We do our work to please our people.
Okay.
Wow.
We are outside. One of the reasons that you couldn't see me this morning, but I'm outside trying to do my best.
Has there been any challenge to the results that came on yesterday?
We will challenge the margin. If you had a margin of 500 or 400, then people can challenge. But you have a margin of 3,000, no one can challenge.
So you have the lead now in the district. You are poised to be the next. You are the next representative of the district. Campaign comes with a lot of beta exchanges. It's a competition that is tough. In terms of reconciliation, are you reaching out to some of the folks you defeated?
What I did first was to get on the social media, and I salute all of them, all of the candidates that took part in this going election, because for me, there is no loser, because we all have our ideas. So what we plan to do now is to reach out to them so that we can have a meeting, a consultational meeting, where we can bring our idea together and see how best we can push our district forward.
That is good. Can you please recount or re-emphasize what you said you were going to do in the first 100 days?
The first 100 days to make sure to provide proper water to our people, our water stations. So we are planning to do that, and hopefully by November we start creating those water stations so that we can live with Liberian Water and Sewer and make sure our people have proper water.
I know you've listened to some of the other candidates who have won in other districts and counties across the country. What kind of legislature or House of Representatives you think you're going to be part of?
I'm looking towards working with a lot of our other guys that will win because I want a parliament that will be people driven and not government driven. It shouldn't be for our pockets. It should be for the people. All of those things that we'll be pushing should be pushed for the people in the Republic of Liberia and not us. People, I'm going to be the type. I'm coming in my own way, but I'm going to be a type that will be a bit aggressive on government to make sure government deliver and implement.
Aggressive in terms of advocacy for the people?
Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Beautiful. That's it.
Yes. Any final words, Sumo Moma, Representative-elect, District number 3?
All right. To the people of District 3, I think the next thing would be we are all waiting upon that. Maybe October 25th. Right after October 25th, then we will come with a date telling you the day of celebration. We will celebrate to make sure that all of our people to say thank you to you, and those that voted us, thank you. Those that did not vote us, we say respect you, and we all can work together to make District number 3 the best place to be. Thank you, and God bless you.
All right. Yes, the voice of I can be easy to be hard. I can't remember my contest. Yeah. Anyway, yes, Sumo Moma.
Might justify you.
Okay, Max. Max,
the margin is not 3,000 between him and Patrick Komoya. It is 1,997. Okay,
1,900. That's that.
Okay,
that's Sumo Moma. That's the number there. The margin.
The margin between, according to Martin Manor.
Okay. Yeah. So the one net gave is not what Martin.
Most said 3,000, but he is saying that it's not 3,000, it's 1,997.
So total now as more. You should know it will be tense.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you got to mess it. Imagine not too much, man. It's not. It's just around 1,009.
This populated Maserati, this margin is good.
Yeah.
This populated Maserati margin is good.
And again, let me say hats off to easy. So sometimes time you're trying to have your quiet time, people will call, and some of the pressure will go through. So sometimes when I see some of the commissioners answering, I can say, yeah, you don't take more pressures than us.
You have a call to take?
No.
Yes, because I think there's candidate from District 2 who have said,
okay, Nimen Donya, right?
Yes,
okay.
Just 5 minutes.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, let's see.
So as you're trying to do so, that's why we say you'll take your personal feeling out of this. You see, this one we're raising up for neck is to help the commissioner in the country. Because on election day, we don't want to have embarrassment. So the commissioner has said, the Elections Commission have said, the announced results that have reached 100%. Results that hit 100%.
They will not go over it.
They will not go away.
In the course of the day.
So my media colleague can buy into this. The areas, the counties, the districts that have hit 100%, no need to go away. So, but there are other district candidates who have a problem. The best is step number 1. That some will say, well, they'll leave it as it is. District number 2, Bishop Limen Doyen, right?
Yes.
Has some issues. Well, the step is take it to the magistrate and write a commission. We want people taking group going to protests.
Exactly.
Yes, as we're saying, even this district number 4, the results, the team from District 4 liability count up to now can get over it. So I've said to the team, anything that y'all don't understand because the tally sheet is saying different from what has been announced according to liability team.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you don't understand, the best procedure, not the media, but it should be taken to what? The magistrate. That's why you see some of the and looking for 9:15 this morning, district number 8, candidate Prince told Prince is coming up shortly. You know, Prince and Akaras is like, well, yeah, yesterday district 8 was not announced. So do you have the tally sheet? Numbers don't lie. If your tally sheet say, well, Prince, I mean, you have tapped Akaras grade and there is no way, well, it will still be announced. So it's good that, you have accepted our invitation to come and sit with us this morning.
Yes, let's continue. Try to get.
But again, the John security, please. Yeah, the OPS man, get reminding me, please, you don't forget. Yeah, please. The security, the John security, whether it was the DA heading it or like the police were heading it, those who have worked say they haven't gotten their money yet. Some of them left, went Lofa, some went Nimba, some went Grand Judah, and they are back. Today is day number 8. We'll have a runner. If we like it or not, we have a runner. Now, to the two political parties, I'm listening to the emails to it's very good one. But now negotiation should be taking place. Place a phone call. Tell them go to council now. Yeah, council. Can we have a round table? Council that open man. Yes, open political party leader. The LPP. Council will say, okay, he always available. Well, our CDC and United Party.
However, council has said that the decision will be made by the party.
Meanwhile, he'll go for the meeting number 1.
And not him as standard bearer.
He will still go to the meeting. It don't make the meeting too long because the election day will be November 7th.
Yeah, depending on how it plays out. Maybe if there are long dragging legal issues, that's the only time we have had the time for it. But however, it's supposed to be
November 7th. So it comes on around.
But we're not really seeing, too much legal things coming up that are going to delay the time for the run-up. So.
CDC preparing Unity. Look on his Facebook right now.
I know.
You see Unity Partisan going with 1 finger now.
Yeah.
Sedition going with the 2 finger to do something.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the two political parties start to reach out. Look, you can win on your own. Let me say, if you sit back and sit in your comfort zone and say, Liberians, the way you came out is the same way you need other.
So to tell you that all parties, the two parties are prepared. This is what the vice standard bearer of the
United Party
wrote on his official page. Said, an impressive beginning. Thanks to all Liberians, but it is not over yet. Tie your boots and roll your sleeves.
That's for round 2.
Rescue mission with 1 finger.
Okay. You put 1 finger there.
Yeah, nah.
Correct.
So to tell you that the Unity Party too is prepared to go to the runoff, the CDC too, they are prepared to go for the runoff. So we don't see any legal thing that will really. And according to the press conference from the ANC standard bearer, I think his main point there was that people are just resisting change, but he remained consistent that a change that Liberia deserves, Liberia will get it. Nothing will stop him from instituting a change that Liberia needs. That means there's still opportunity. Yes,
that comments, right?
Yes, there's still opportunity that he will lead the country one day. Yeah.
Yes, it's great. Nothing is impossible with God. Yes. So I'm still figuring out on the social media and seeing some of the sounds from the both political parties, and that's how the media we should be. Let's continue to play our independent role.
Yeah. Anybody listening, please tell Bishop Dorian to call. I'm trying to get.
Well, that Bishop Dorian won't have that issue. Even the Jimmy Smith.
Okay, Smith. Too?
Yes, also have issue asking for recount. So how let go about doing the recount? To ask for a recount. So District 4 is going to have a recount.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, District 4.
Okay.
District 4 in Nima County, Gabo Kago.
Oh yes. Not just a recount, but they are doing a rerun.
Rerun. Yes, let's use that. Rerun in District 4. Yeah. So Gabo is now crying and said, well, no. I run I'm a stronghold.
Yeah.
Is it the voting there?
So this is what Bishop Dorian wrote, the second place candidate according to NEC result in District 2. He said, my dear and dedicated supporters, mathematics does not lie. The tally sheets from the 19 voting precincts of electoral district number 2, Montserrat County, tell the district that we got the highest votes in our district at the end of the October 10, 2023 election. Please remain calm. Rumors of a deal to announce a wrong winner of the representative election in District 2, Montserrat County, Republic of Liberia, had been in our district since Wednesday, October 11, 2023. That is just one day after vote. The truth is, we won the October 10, 2023 election for the House of Representatives in Electoral District 2, Montserrat County. We will remind the National Elections Commission of Liberia to correct the mistake and return our status as winners to us after a recount and perusal of the tally sheets. Bishop Nimlen Doyen.
Recount of the tally sheets.
Yes, recount.
Yeah. So even District 4 too won't call for recount. Yeah, District 4. But let me just read out what I mean, a very strong supporter of the CPP. That's why I say, Amos, CDC, you have to reach out to other political parties. This is what Binta Belete wrote. Binta. But from where we stand, the Liberian people are saying that they prefer to choose between the former ruling party and the current party, the current ruling party and the former ruling party instead of opposition political parties. 43% of Liberians are clearly telling us that they enjoy the leadership that Ambassador Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Ambassador Joseph Boyka offer to the country for the past 12 years, or they want the Unity Party back for Liberia. On the equal page, another 43. You see CDC got for the 3, Unity Party for the 3. On the equal page, another 43% of Liberians' decision is also clearly telling us the few of us, the few of us who choose change for Liberia, that they prefer the current living conditions. So the choice is either Joseph Boyka or George Weah. So political parties, George Weah, Joseph Boyka, George Weah. This is election. These other 4 oppositions political parties, they are watching. They have numbers too. There are some who will say, I'm not going to vote. People are saying it already. This runoff, I'm not going to vote. My party down there, I get a normal Liberian man would have doing thing. So you have to reach out to the leaders. Be it what be. Let bygone be bygone. The world leader is to sit on a round table. You have to move on. It has been on the comments. Comments, you had a better vision for Liberia, man. You wanted to fix the whole system. But the Liberian people say, well, ABC, I mean, this is not your turn. So I need your support. Maybe I'm talking about Joseph Boyka for Joe voice. You know, to persuade something is not easy. There are others who will say, well, my supporters, if people are on your own, you can decide to do whatsoever and go and make your own decision that the more than your own party. But for next week going, you're listening, for next week going, you hear this XYZ political party have given their support for George Weah or Joseph Boyka. I can't use Helen Baka, don't be running now.
You know, I let Helen is.
I never Helen. It'll be Helen. In the breaking news. I know that Joe Foreman can break news. Yeah, breaking news. Teron Gongolo have given his support to the other political party. Everybody have numbers. Even the man class, whatever Appleton, Appleton get his own number now. That grassroots, you know, that's a movement for him, and he's working with it. So you reach out. Clarence Bonaba is a very young man. Say have age in your favor. You can rule him out. In the near future, well, Liberians could say, yeah, reach out to him. He had a vision too. He had a plan. Wearing Sarah Bessola Yenti, another female, we thought that, well, Liberia was going to have another Ellen Johnson Sirleaf back. Sarah Bessola, the All-African Liberation League, reach out to her. So, well, you came with a very good vision. You work with the UN, you work in Nepal, Yemen, and feel like it's about time to serve my country. But the poor Liberians said, well, we're not ready for another female president. Reach out to her. She'll go back to her supporter and say, well, I think as part of my agenda, it's been captured within the CDC new agenda because it's already there. Or Joseph Boyka new vision for this country is being captured in part of this. I think I can give my support. You look at one of the biggest chairmen. Look, I haven't seen no party chairman than Musa Hassan Belete, you like it or not. take it to the World Trade Center. Me, I say taking it to the bank. You got to take it to the bank. No problem with Akara's going there. Look, I haven't seen no party chairman like Musa. Musa.
Mm.
You have to. That guy, I'm saying CEO, that guy overwhelmingly won the heart of Nibans. You can rule Musa ability out. Whether that CDC or that Unity Party, you keep your personal feelings. If you want this, you think. If George Miner, good morning to you now Friday on his show. George, you feel like, yes, I need to go back. I need another 6 years. There are people you have to reach out to. Joseph Boyka, on the other hand, JMB, if you show, yes, this is your last chance to be president. I will reach out. If me and Comezin had it, I will reach out. I show you the two parties the way. You're like, if you make it, you do it. When T2 other way, we'll accept the result. And America say that the result in the second round. JB, you have to reach out. Look, Cummings, this is far been over now.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out. Let the man tell you, say, no, I'm believing your leadership, bro. You have to. Johnny Quay, that guy from Bon County. That guy swept the county. These are strategies, though.
Mm-hmm.
If you go for some presidential candidate, look at some senatorial candidate, some representative candidate. Even in this district liability, up to now, like he can't believe what went wrong. And I look into his balls. I say, well, that's elections commission. What number will quadruple, you have to accept it. You look at individuals and you move to them. Let them say, well, this is it. I want your support. I want your support for Boyka. I want your support for George Weah. Look, we are playing our professional role as a media. But you know, keep your personal feelings. If this don't work, if you find a more opposition political party give their support one side, the harder vote will go in the second round. Nobody got vote keeping in the basket. Nobody. Let me say this to you. You can call it by Yeke. They put voted you. They gave you another 6 years. You're going for 12. The same Liberians that behind you today, they could sit back and think and say, no. But this may have to change now. His style of leader. That kind of style of leadership I want to take you there for the second time. Yeke. Yeah. Liberian people, they buy into it. At a certain point in time, they buy into Henry Costa style. It was for that movement. But after certain time, what happened? Look at Mark Jabate. Mark Jabate, he just posted. But that's what I'm telling you. Nobody got vote keeping basket for any woman, yo. Mark Jabate, 2017, you Joe Weah. 2023, you Joseph Boyka, right? And he just posted and said, my door is open for what? Negotiation. This is something that you won't believe. If you play a professional cards, the warlords used to sit on the round table. They go to the Akasumo Peace Accord. They go to Addis Ababa, sit and make decisions. You are just a politician. Politics is not an enemy for the rest of it. Drop something, and if you really want to win a seat, say, Chief, let bygone be bygone. Let's forget it. Let's move on. You know, now who posted that?
Mark Jabate,
right? He's in the comment, right? You'll be surprised when you call someone the members who is support you. You see the message. I ain't interested. Yeah, I want to honor Sao. Yeah. So let's get a brief. I will anticipate Prince Tour from District number 8. Yeah, District 8. Prince is coming up shortly. Yes, so we need to get a fresh brief out.
Yes, let's get
and kudos to the Elections Commission. You know, the pronunciation of the numbers, not the chair now. The chair was excellent.
Yeah.
Yes. Calling figures.
Yeah.
Most of the
who was doing that?
Yeah, he's there extremely well. Yeah. The high school principal association took serious offense to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Say, well, our commissioners cannot be announcing figure like that. Yes. Like calling the 1, 2 numbers have to be pronounced throughout. You know, they call the whole digit at once, and think that was it. But on the other hand, too. And let me just say those floor. When you are announcing figures, you're announcing district, don't be going back and forth. That thing is not doing on.
Yeah.
Don't be going back and forth. Hello, people will not respond to you next time. Anyway, let leave it there. Let's keep it there.
Hello.
Anyway, so we have district number two.
Yes, district number 2. So we have him here. Let me see. Bishop, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. It's great to have you this morning. Following the elections, we've been seeing the results going back and forth, and yesterday it was 100% done. I just read your post on your official Facebook page this morning on the show, so we thought to reach out to you. What are your reactions or response to the final results from NEC for District 2, Montserrat County?
That was not the results of the election that took place in District number 2 on October 10. The National Elections Commission announced a different result. So this morning, we're going to get to NEC and begin to engage NEC.
By what means are you going to engage NEC? Is it through a communication? And what are you carrying to NEC? What complaints? What redress do you seek?
We will deliver a letter telling them that they made a mistake and they should correct that mistake. That there will be a recount and we go through the original copies of the tally sheets at NEC and compare them with ours.
Do you have all of the tally sheets?
Yeah, the tally sheets, yes.
Do you have all?
Original copies.
Okay.
But we have duplicates. So we go to the original copies and after that, do the calculations and know whether, and they will realize their mistake and correct it and announce me as the winner.
So as per the results released on yesterday, which was found out, what is the margin?
I don't know, but I'm supposed to be the highest. My votes are the highest, so whatever they called yesterday was not what they are supposed to call.
What reaction are you getting from the people since the final results?
Oh, there was anger yesterday. There was anger. But I told them that's why I put something on the Facebook immediately. They were still having a press conference when noise was about to start, and I had to put that on Facebook and make calls to people. You remember that the district voted for somebody, then you changing the votes. I think you know that it is annoying. So we are asking NEC to please take us serious this time. I cannot be telling people, don't do this, don't do this. They are not children. Okay?
So you are calling for a recount across the entire district?
And the entire district, not a particular place, the entire district. Even the invalid votes will be investigated. And we asked some questions also. What were people from Sekou Kane doing around NEC during the weekend? We're going to ask this question. They will answer the why did they allow them to go? Did they sign documents to be around there to enter? We're going to find out those questions, those answers.
Okay, Bishop, as we take leave of you, any final words you want to say?
Yeah, I want to appeal to all my supporters. Thank you for taking what you did serious. I thank the people of the district for all the struggle they've gone through, but NEC should not take us for granted. This is our country. Thank you very much.
Okay, Bishop Nimlen Doyen there, one of the candidates in District 2, Montserrat County. 100% results released on yesterday, placing the Unity Party candidate Sekou Kane as the winner of the district, but he is taking exception to that result on grounds that tally sheets in his possession show that he won the election. So he's writing the National Elections Commission for a recount across District 2, Montserrat County. Let's try to have a brief out here this morning with commercials. Orange Liberia is the prime sponsor of the TBS here on Truth 96.1 FM. Let me do this. Sorry for that. Sorry. Yes, let me get the commercials correctly for you this morning. Yes, let's go.
Phone prices, I got Techno, and you see my power I get my brand new Sodi.
We have the best deals, offers, and promos. Purchase from any of our stores and POS around the country and enjoy the best mobile coverage certified by Ookla. Second time in a row.
Brings you closer to what matters. Orange.
I saw in next week episode. I decided to talk.
Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today. Why not have a little more fun?
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number one.
Orange is the best! Orange is the best! Oh, Orange is the best!
Orange is the best!
Strongest network, widest coverage.
Orange is the best!
Fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best!
People, Orange is the best! Yes! Orange is the best!
Naratama, please woo. Company Guinea, that's the people got Orange. Top of number one. So we need to.
Company is my Orange, I don't got the best.
Orange, we want you that telephone on top.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Yeah, Orange is low.
Orange is the best!
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number one.
Orange is the best. Orange is the best. Oh, Orange is the best.
Orange is the best.
Strongest network, widest coverage,
Orange is the best.
fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best.
People, Orange is the best. Yes, Orange is the best.
Lamakitie, Naratama, please woo. Company Guinea, that's a Orange. Top of number one. So we need to.
Company sita ma Orange around got the best.
Orange will more you the telephone on phone.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Yeah, Orange is wrong.
Orange is the best.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number one.
Orange is the best. Orange is the best. Oh, Orange is the best.
Orange is the best.
Strongest network, widest coverage,
Orange is the best.
fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best.
People, Orange is the best. Yes, Orange is the best.
Lamakitie, Naratama, please woo. Company Guinea, that's a Orange. Top of number one. So we need to.
Company sita ma Orange around got the best.
Orange will more you the telephone on phone.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Yeah, Orange is wrong.
Orange is the best.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number one.
Orange is the best. Orange is the best. Oh, Orange is the best.
Orange is the best.
Strongest network, widest coverage,
Orange is the best.
fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best.
People, Orange is the best. Yes, Orange is the best.
Lamakitie, Naratama, please woo. Company Guinea, that's a Orange. Top of number one. So we need to.
Company sita ma Orange around got the best.
Orange will more you the telephone on phone.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
And to our young people in Liberia, the future of the country depends on you. And guess what? Most of the candidates for representative, most of them, almost 85 or 80 to 85% of them are still going towards their 40. So yes, generation of young people. There's an entire generation of leaders and politicians going away, and there's a new team, a new generation of leaders coming in. So, and listen, let me say this: there are certain good things that the fading generation, the generation that is fading away, did that were good. We can copy them, and we have to let the bad ones stay behind or go with them. Let the bad ones go with them. But the good things they did, we can pick it up as new generation of leaders and add it to what we were bringing on the table to make our country better. Okay, Liberia can invest in tourism, and this country will do marvelously well. We have a lot. There are some countries that are landlocked. They don't have sea coast. In fact, they import their goods through different countries, but we have a very long sea coast. If we Look, result, if we just invest just the beaches of the coast of Liberia, make this country attractive. A lot of people want to come to Liberia. We have to come on the table as new leaders, as new generation of leaders. Come on the table with new ideas. Some of the faults we've seen over the time that we have criticized our elders for, the old generation of leaders, politicians, young people have criticized them over the time. Let the bad things fade away with them. As we come in as new leaders, like I just mentioned, a number of the people who are coming to the legislature now, they are young people, except for the Senate. But most of the people coming to the House are young people. There's a need to bring that fresh idea of a new Liberia, that fresh idea of a new Liberia on the table. We cannot do the same thing over and over. Let there be a new legislature. Let the 55th legislature bring new idea. Some of the things that were missing, like I indicated, as was indicated in one of our news stories, a lot of time people have attributed most of the lapses in the country to the legislature. When they say issue of concession, the legislature. When they talk about bad governance, the legislature. Even when they talk about corruption, to point fingers at the executive, people will say the legislature first. Why always the legislature? Because of checks and balances, because of your responsibility to have oversight over what the executive does. So come to the legislature with fresh ideas. Come to the legislature with fresh ideas. We have a fading generation of leaders, politicians, and we have a new generation of leaders and politicians coming on board. Are you coming with the same copy and paste style of leadership? Are you coming to receive the same criticisms you gave the older people? What new are you coming with? You are now going to be sitting to discuss the budget of the country. You are going to be the one deciding what goes to health care, the sector you have criticized over the years. You are going to be the one deciding what goes to education, sector you have criticized over the time. Well, let me stop there so far because we have our guest here this morning. Onu is seated there with Boy Cooper. I think the pressure is Prince is not there, so Onu is there. We'll just, as soon as we get them on the camera, we'll pick them up and start with the discussion this morning. So after Bola will get them on camera, and then we'll move with the discussion this morning. But like I'm saying, we have a fading generation of leadership, and we have a new leadership coming on board. Don't come with the same old bad things. Pick the good ones and add to whatever you've dreamed of over the time. Onu, you're there. So I'm joining Onu now. Yes, Onu?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the education you're giving out for not just the district, but for the county and that of the country as well. This is the last segment of the True Breakfast Show, 26 minutes, 9 o'clock. We'd like to say good morning wherever you find yourself in the midst of our country friends. We have Boy Cooper from district number 8. The lead campaign spokesman of Prince Tools in that district. One person who have been doing for a very long time, never shied away from the media.
And only for the record, he had intended to contest in that district.
Yes.
He came up and said that a couple of them who thought of contesting came together and decided to carry a consensus candidate.
Yes.
I think that consensus candidate was
yeah, so what is working for that decision in favor of that. That's why he's here to talk about. Hey man, I've come along with all of his talent sheets. I said, well, I need to scan some of them. Interestingly. Boy, good morning, great seeing you. Welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Wonderful. I always happy to be in here having breakfast with Oni Osamba.
Boy, Gopa,
Yeah,
the
bro.
most talk about district number 8.
Yeah, the general has fallen.
I know.
Never walk on the battle line without him. He
I
died
don't
last
want to
Capitol
start
Hill.
like that. I don't want to start. Only a true soldier see the sun at midnight.
I know.
Yes. A true soldier will see the sun at midnight. That is district number 8, in fact.
Right now, district number 8, we all beat for justice, and we are not going to protest in the street. Yesterday was just a peak of the iceberg that we wanted to allow NEC to understand how disappointed we felt with the process being delayed.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get into all
that. That's why they say delay is dangerous. More especially at this point in time, it's very dangerous.
How's the district? How's Prince 25?
Prince 2 is well. He's on his way. We were together coming, but there was some breakdown, so he's in traffic. Traffic congestion in the morning hours. But this time coming towards the Painesville, you have the AWA junction where there are a whole lot of detours.
Let's go into business. District number 8. Coming up as a kid, I used to grow up in the Sonoma Belt, so I know much about that district. In fact, on election day, right after the election, we start to see back and forth within the district. There are a couple of names that went into the process, going against the incumbent Akaros Gray. So Prince, having contested in 2017, name pop up, and Prince declaring himself winner, Akaros declaring himself winners. What is your talent sheet reporting to you?
Wonderful. Prince is not declaring himself winner. Elections involve a lot of processes. Unfortunately, in the past, many people of the district were not fully involved in those processes. And Honorable Akaros Gray exploited the process at the time to have always believed he won. But we believe from what we have seen from this, Akaros been stealing the votes. It is key to note right now that we were able to uncover a major issue that would have brought NEC to public disrepute. And who was orchestrating this? We believe Akaros orchestrated this. Who implemented the PO they call J. Wese? Today, that PO is in prison.
Okay, going to that, let's go back to, everyone will have the war room set up. Let's start off from your war room. I want you to give the listening audience a very good breakdown.
Wonderful.
On elections night, results was being counted from all centers in district number 8. Going back to your war room, what report you got from your tally sheets and all of that?
So District 8 has the total of 27 different precincts. Those precincts have the total of 83 polling places.
83 polling places.
Yeah.
Okay.
We made it our business to listen to NEC and follow the processes. NEC invited parties and independent candidates representation at SKD for votes reconciliation.
Mm-hmm.
Those who were present were able to participate in the process more transparently. Based upon the vote reconciliation at SKD's complex, we were able to obtain an approved summary from the magistrate of Montserrat County on electoral matters, which is Councilor Bongolo.
Okay.
And we believe what he gave us is authentic, is legitimate, because that was the voice of the people of District 8. On Sunday, what happens? Before Sunday, we have noticed while logging in our data in our war room, precinct 30364 had a red flag.
Already.
A red flag. At that precinct, polling place 1, and that precinct name is Richard and Nixon. Polling place 1. Polling place 1 has the total registry of 381 persons, whereas polling place 2 has 380 persons. The tally sheet that came from polling place 1 had the inscription of Akaros Gray having 175 votes, Prince 2 having 112 votes, but they gave Prince 2 the yellow sheet. When you calculate the vote interval, it tells you the total vote cast equal 402. But then he registered on the tally sheet number of ballot paper taken from the ballot box, 302. Number of vote cast, 302 without erase. Total vote cast, which involved invalid votes of 9, total 302. The consistency of 302 tells us there was a vote discrepancy. So reading through the data, it tells us the one that was placed before Akara 75 had an increase of 100, thereby allowing that senator to have 402 vote cast, which was the opposite. If a senator has 381 registrar, it means even if everyone voted, it will maintain 381. It won't exceed. Because it exceeds, it raises a red flag. So we took that tally sheet, we got to SKD, waited until they brought up the tally sheet for vote reconciliation, right? When it came up, then I raised the issue. I raised the issue that we have an issue with this tally sheet, and I presented the case. Councillor Gonglo came, the magistrate. He said, "What's your issue?" I flagged it out to him. He said, "It makes sense." So what you suggest? The team at SKD were distributed into various teams, but we were in team 7. Okay. So we'll have the record of team 7 out of 11 teams that were at SKD. In the process of that, the ballot boxes at polling place 1 and 2 of precinct 30364 were being quarantined. We quarantined it on Thursday, anticipated to have it reopened and recounted on Sunday. So later on of that same day, we also quarantined polling place 3, University of Liberia campus.
On whose approval? So quarantine was there.
Team 7.
Okay, team 7.
The various teams, and NEC, if NEC is following.
NEC was in following. Well, you quarantine.
Wonderful. NEC has the magistrate at SKD supervising the processes of all of the teams. So whenever there are issues, the magistrate will come to clarify. When it needs quarantine, he approves, and that has been registered in the system, and they will quarantine in the system. To quarantine, it means they will keep it, and then they will count it.
Very well, I understand that.
Wonderful.
On whose approval?
The approval of the magistrate based on your case presented. All right. The case presented means there should be a tempering of the vote cast. Either someone erased or the figure there is not real. And once you can prove either of those things, the magistrate will come and reason. You know, law is reasoning. And once it is true, he will concord with the team suggestion. We have sedition. CDC had a representation in that team 7. Unity Party had it. DPPL had representation. All the political party along with independent candidates also. So when that was done, at the University of Liberia, polling place 3, we realized there were no vote of count for representative and the presidential.
At the UL.
At the UL. Okay. He mistakenly did not place those 2 papers into the separate T's. And the T's responsible to host the information that the PO register to keep for validation of vote cast at that precinct. So when he sent it, he had it elsewhere. So they asked him, we can see this, what should we do? Magistrate came in consultation with the team. It was also quarantined.
Okay.
Because those 3 places were quarantined, we did not do another place called Freedom World. We constituted 5 polling places being on hold. However, NEC reported on Sunday when we're doing the recount, total vote accumulated by CDC Moses Akaros Gray.
On the recount, the recount now?
No,
okay.
I want to give you what NEC reported on Sunday,
on Sunday.
The update.
Okay.
While we're conducting the recount.
The recounts, okay.
While we're conducting the vote reconciliation of the remaining 5 polling places.
So let's get this straight up. The figure that has been announced, the number that has been announced on a regular NEC press briefing, are they different from the ones you have in your possession?
No.
Is NEC in line of what they announce regularly? Is it different from what you do have on your own tally sheet?
Maybe the communication person at NEC will clarify on this call. NEC has a system that automates all of the vote counts or vote reconcile at SKD. So once you are through the system, they send it in and the system automates directly. It will go straight to the NEC head office on 9th Street. While we're in the process of concluding the 5 polling places, NEC will announce it around 4:30. We concluded these processes around 7:30, 8 o'clock Sunday evening. So NEC announced on Sunday by 4:30 to 5 o'clock the vote count for CDC Moses Akaros Gray to be 8,698 votes. For the UP Kennedy Prince Tolles, 8,664 votes. Thereby putting Moses Akaros Gray of the CDC in lead with 34 votes.
Yeah, that's a big range there.
That's how we went to sleep on Sunday.
On Sunday. That was just for Sunday.
Yeah, that was
over 34 margin. 34.
Yes. So I asked the question while we're there, why the vote we have automated into the system
has not captured it.
Yeah, they said this will be read on Monday. B5. And in that particular briefing on Sunday, NEC said the vote we are announcing now is 83
out of.
They said it was
the total polling places are 83. Yes.
Okay. So it was 78. They say it was 78
out of 83.
Out of 83. So they have 5 polling places left. These are the 5 polling places left. And I would like to display this to the camera so people can see the Sunday vote that were cast that I read.
Okay.
The Sunday, update for NEC. Now, these are the 5 polling places.
Where you got those figures from? From NEC.
This was NEC update on Sunday.
So that put up the tension yesterday. District number 8 was not capturing the press briefing.
Now, we were concerned. If you have reported on Sunday, 5 polling places outstanding. You reported 78 polling places on Sunday and said Akaros Gray were in the lead with 34 votes margin. We said, fine. If the 5 not capture, good. But can we make this case now? Yes. Sunday, we concluded, and I gave this to you. One, just look at it. Look at the date below. A stem with next stem.
This is the 15th.
The 15th of what?
The 15th of this month.
Okay.
Yes.
And the 15th was which day?
It's on Sunday.
Thank you.
On Sunday. So probably, boy.
So I would like to read. I would like to read. No, I want the public to follow. You have seen it. At Freedom World, Akaros Gray of the CDC obtained 123 votes.
From Freedom World.
Yes. And Prince Tolles obtained 152 votes. want you to
after reconciling with the magistrate, the NEC, now this is the figure you expect NEC to announce.
Exactly.
That's what I want to know.
Yes.
So for the benefit of the listening audience, district number 8 was not captured yesterday.
And
so in the next briefing, which is today, these various polling centers should be captured today.
And this is our expectation. Once we were able to discover the vote discrepancy, there were no 102 votes, ballot papers in the ballot box at Richard N. Nixon for Akaras Gray. The PO admitted, he said, to be frank with you, Akaras Gray does not have 102 votes added to 73 votes in the ballot box. Rather, Akaras Gray had 75 votes. When we go to the recount proved that Akaras Gray has 73 instead of the 175. We see this as a major issue surrounding the integrity of the elections. We should be very magnanimous in presenting these issues because election voters around the lives and the safety of our nation.
In the midst of our country first.
Thank you.
Country first. So let's see what's on your number there. Yes, perhaps what you're about to read, and after saying all of this, next today we announce what we definitely have on this.
Wonderful. Yeah. So if you kept the votes that NEC presented on Sunday that put Akaras in the lead of 34 votes margin, and it reads thus: Akaras at 8,698, whereas Princeton at 8,664. Please put it down if you're following. Then start to add. At Freedom Ward, precinct 30360, put in place 1, Akaras obtained 150 votes. Princeton obtained 143 votes. Freedom Ward, put in place 1. The same Freedom Ward put in place 2, precinct code 03060. Akaras Moses Gray obtained 123 votes, whereas Princeton obtained 152. 2 polling places
already
completed.
Yes.
We'll come to the third polling place. The third polling place was the University of Liberia polling place 3 that were quarantined based on the fact that there were no representative and presidential vote of count records. So when that was found, we proceeded. Proceeding into it, Akaras Gray obtained 88 votes at polling place 3 at University of Liberia, whereas Princeton obtained 163 votes. Polling place 3.
This is polling place number 3.
Okay,
so
why
are you trying to announce? I want to announce to the public and on camera. We have the house's mouth himself, Prince Toll. I think it's very first time coming across here. Prince walking with a smile on his face. With us in the studio here today. Prince, good morning. Welcome to the breakfast show.
Thank you so much.
How's this for noise?
Beautiful, very beautiful.
You okay?
Sure, I'm okay.
Okay. I've been seeing you going back and forth live and all of that. Okay.
Wonderful.
So we allow him to adjust. Let's continue with the remaining 2 of the tally sheets. Then we'll get back to Prince.
And then the next place was, or the next place is the most controversial place where we were able to capture the vote Akaras Gray were trying to steal 102 votes. And to be fair, Akaras Gray should be prosecuted. He will be prosecuted.
Boy, please call what is on the tally sheet.
On the tally sheet, put in place 1. Akaras Moses Gray, after the recount, obtained 73 votes.
From this center?
From this center.
And what was Prince?
Princeton obtained 112 votes.
So that's a 4th one there.
The 5th, polling place 2 of the same Richard N. Nixon, precinct 30364, Moses Akaras Gray obtained 80 votes, and Princeton obtained 95 votes.
Okay.
With these 5 places being read to the public, and if you're following and you're counting, it tells you you should add the total of those votes on to 8,698 for Akaras and add Printo vote onto
so
8,000.
This is why you said the general have fallen, because with this tally sheet, all right, with this center here,
we are in a lead with 117 votes.
Difference. Let's go to Prince. Prince, good morning again.
And let me say this before I conclude for you to get this.
Yes.
After the conclusion of the conversation and deliberation of Team 7 at SKD, we were awarded the team and team members.
Who gave you this?
The magistrate. The magistrate, the electoral magistrate, was able to give us this particular summary. And the summary told us boldly that we tap in percentage. And if you can read the percentage, it will tell you, read the percentages there. And because I don't want to read that, people think we concocted these things.
Okay.
And this is where we are.
Moses Zacharias Gray of the CDC have 33.7%. Okay, so Prince Toll have 40.1%. So so the magic. So let's go to Prince. Just hold a little bit. Prince, I want to say good morning for you. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your patience. You continue to exercise patience. Let's start out with the district. How's the district?
We're very good. We're doing all right. Our people are okay, and we are happy. And our people, so excited right now to have that result, so they can have a new day in District. That's what happened.
Great. In 2017, you contested. Probably maybe the district have said, well, Prince is a very new guy into the 8. 6 years later, he bounces back with a serious motion. Let's look at the just ended results. I've been following your Facebook page back and forth. Perhaps the district has spoken according to what is in the possession of the magistrate. Your own disappointment yesterday, Elections Commission didn't make mention of your district with the results.
Right. See, we're getting a lot of pressure from the people of District. You know, for too long, Calgary have suppressed the people in District. The result. That's the reason why you see they came out in the street, you know, asking for the results. My disappointment is this, right? We've had all the results by Sunday. I think it's about couple spoken already. By Sunday, when I SKD and they tallied everything, the two everything was done. So if that was done and the two of the remaining center was center, by Monday and Tuesday we should have our final results. So start wondering what's going on, what's the problem, and we're getting pressure from people within our district, from all angles, from all the community, from Stoneway, from Slipway, from 12th Street, from everywhere. They're eager to want to know what's happening. They need a result, and we want.
Are you disturbed about the continuous posts from Zacharias Gray? I mean, take to his social media, continue to congratulate himself, take it to the bank. I'm the next lawmaker again. Congratulations to myself.
Gray is a born loser. Let me tell you one thing. Winner, when you win for your people, you got elected, the people should have benefited. It should have been a trickle down to everybody benefit, right? He a born loser. He lost the election. And guess what happened? Our people in this are either not happy with Calgary was Gray. He just fooling around right now. But he's done. He's going.
What's your anticipation for Elections Commission? I'm sure by all indication, next is going to capture, let's say, next is going to capture district number 8 onto the press briefing. What's your anticipation?
We're law-abiding citizens, and we know that today, hopefully, will be announced. They will announce the result, and the numbers are there. They're clear. We didn't take the number from ourselves. The number, we have our own numbers for our tally sheet. There's some neck tally at the SKD Sport Complex. They were announced us today as winner.
What is the district people saying? I mean, this is an era that I grew up with. This one went built and part of. What are they saying? With all the Rick Monroe going on, district number 8 now becomes one of the hottest era in Montserrat.
Like I said, Chief, they are going through trauma. I'm talking about real trauma right now. They need result. They want change. They've been crying for change for many, many years, Chief. You and I can say this, right? In 2017, I came very close to be a Calgary. In 2011, he won the election fair. In 2017, it was a close match. We almost beat him, right? So they want to change from 2017. Everybody know it. By 2023, Brave couldn't stand before me. He was done. The people came out in a mass. Even though with all the fraud, we still win a Calgary. Massive fraud.
I think this time he literally referred to the boy. The boys. I'm a bit confused.
But the boy,
both of you are going neck to neck in the election.
The boy, you know how you call me to the printer ball, right? Say that printer ball, that common printer ball. But you were saying, Donald, I made my life for the private sector. I made my life big for the private sector from small boy. And then you look at me and call me the boy, the printer boy, the this boy, that boy. And the boy, anyway, so look, the people I spoke of.
Look, Oni, there's a history of overlooking reality. Let's go back to biblical days. What Jesus wrote to go into Jerusalem, go to the Bible. It was one abandoned donkey. That donkey was never being looked at as people wished to have seen. The donkey became a sad attraction. Jesus sat on it. Let's go back again. Who killed Goliath? That small.
So you've been a general with all of these. I mean, you've been a general have fallen. Is that
on the castle joke?
The general taking it to the bank. You mean the general?
The general died last attack on Capitol Hill. He was walking without him and giving instructions.
And that's surveilling me. I want to be no general. I don't want to be a general, man.
But let me say this before we can go out, right?
Yeah.
These are all serious matter. And you know why it's so laughable to us? Because we're holding the real thing that make the decision. The people of District 8, they have spoken. And we know NEC not going to end no aid. NEC saying 2 polling places remaining. We are saying you told us at Sports Complex that we have completed 5 polling
You
places.
think it's now 100% now?
It being 100% since Sunday.
Since Sunday?
Yes. You say
That is
this
not
the
the completion of what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since Sunday,
Sunday,
they were able to reconcile the votes at the Tally Center at SKD and it ultimated in the system. So I'm surprised that the system can hook 2 and allow the other 3 to have been read. But I will tell you, let's assume NEC has 2 other more places to report on. The 5 that we did, we tap all 5.
So Akara still can come close.
Never. We're confidently saying this. And let me tell you, we did the recount in the presence of the U.S. Embassy representation, the EU representation.
Boy, hold on. This copy that's in my possession is from the magistrate, right?
From the magistrate.
And this going to go to NEC.
Yes.
Why are you so worried?
No, we're not worried. Listen, I will say this to you. The people of District 8 felt disappointed in NEC for Floor to have said, we cannot read District 8 results. It's the same as yesterday. And they asked him why he couldn't get any genuine reason. That was the only reason we went. Wait. That was the only reason we went there to let Floor know the will of the people stronger than the power of enemy.
Yeah, I mean that's right.
I think Floor is a flaw to NEC. Floor is a fraud to NEC.
Who sue you for that?
Let him go and sue me. If you will come to the public to say, I will not do this, you speaking on national issue. Floor should be able to say the reason we will not do this is for these reasons.
Let's go back, Prince. You contested. I'm seeing a couple of names here. What are other candidates saying to you? Have you received call from, for example, maybe Samuel Dane, Isaac Khan, Rufus Novell? Have you received calls from some of those candidates?
I spoke to Mr. Ndiver. I think he had a press conference, and he put it on his Facebook page. You can check that out. I spoke with Isaac yesterday. I spoke with
Chuchu Dane.
I spoke with
Ivan Penner,
and the rest of the folks.
as well as Marsha.
And the thing is, we're gonna have we all gonna
yeah, all gonna see that.
We all gonna have inclusive relationship with our people. This thing is open for everybody. This is a civilian thing. No more general.
No
army business for the people. The people will
I mean, it was just a slogan for a car.
The people will be part of the decision making process in this. You want no absolute power. Power is in the hand.
You feel free walking the district?
Very free. I'm very free. I don't.
You move along.
We carry almost 50 security guys. I only carry one guy, and that guy like my friend. You know, just to talk to me. I don't care about the guy everywhere. I don't care about the guy.
Look,
I'm a free man.
Look, only some of these things that get Akara, other lawmaker of the past, behaving the way he's behaving over people. It is because the lawmakers are not seeing the issue the people been pointing at. We need to amend Article 58. If we can elect the president, and the president has a responsibility by law to come up every 4th working Monday to present an agenda to the people, which of course that agenda the people hold him back. And the president has the
responsibility to make report.
No district report.
Over 12 years. No report, absolutely.
Has the current performing that district? Prince, I have with
That's
the record that tells you that you're going to be the next lawmaker according to this record from the magistrate for NEC. Akara's grade performed 12 years. He succeeded Rufus Nuville.
Very poorly, sir. The only person in life that improved in Akara district is Akara grade. But listen, you see the record, right? The good things that are happening in Paris, Akara grade.
I don't live in the district.
No, I mean,
what's happening?
Is
district number 8 different from district 9, district 7?
The good things that are happening in Paris that caught the attention of
I mean,
all Liberians.
That's his personal life.
I agree.
People, you and chill and have some fun
Chief,
time.
that Akara grade, right? The bad things that are happening in Liberia, where the people are in the slums are suffering, they are in destitution, right? Bring Akara district. The drug abuse by young people, bring Akara district. The schools that don't poorly, the hospitals, everything that don't poorly in Akara district.
Look,
but the best thing is happening for him and not the people.
What's your plan for that district? Imagine Prince Toll, greeting Prince Toll, Representative Prince Toll, district number 8 lawmaker. What's the vision?
The first thing is inclusion, include the people in the decision making. Let them be part of the process. Let all of us make decisions.
You report to them.
Oh, sure.
You'll take some of the 30K.
Chief.
Boy, is looking
one penny.
He's laughing about it.
Chief, 1 penny of anything that belongs to decision number 8, my hands will not touch them. And guess what? After that, right? I will lobby around Liberia, also Liberia, to make sure that thing what they call duty free. You know, you want the principal shit, the uncle, duty free. Look, anything you see me going out of the souls, it will be for the people that should buy it.
One-on-one with Akaras, Prince of Akaras, one-on-one. What will you say to Akaras? Moses Gray. I mean, after this is just an event, we'll pass and go neck. We announce one-on-one Prince to Akaras. What do you say?
We feel the people. All of us. I'm a resident district. He feel us.
We need a report from him. We want to know what he did with developmental cash.
He received on his watch at least $600,000 US in 12 years for the people of this. There's no tangible you see there now.
At some point in time, he was told lawmaker for 12 years. You could have the time to sit with him and say, well, Akaras, the district is not going this way. He had an opportunity.
So let me ask this question.
Hold on.
He's the lawmaker in like you talk to him. I want to ask this question.
I think I spoke to Gray once. One time I was sitting you drive around. You know, he came with my man, like, you know, moving from the thing. That was it. That was the conversation with her.
Less than a minute.
Yeah, he's so particular about the seat, not the people.
He's been heard throughout. I mean, most times you put the radio on, Akaras Gray on national issues. He's been one of the lawmakers who you see on floor debating the issues and all of it.
Have that stopped corruption? Have that brought the trickle down to the people? You know, when you talk the talk, bro, there should be trickle down to the ordinary people. When you talk all the big figure and big budget and big things, when you allocate, who are the beneficiary? The ordinary people.
Great. So we have 5 more minutes. We won't go deep into our radio time. Let's look at your own expectation for next.
Look, District 8 is faced with huge public health issue. Look at the zoning. Look at how the people live down Roxbury Valley. When it rains, water go into their homes because the district being abandoned. People on 12th Street can't even see who's the representative. Look at our school system. For the 12 years, which one of the high school, which one of the elementary school came from elementary to junior high? Which one of the junior high came from junior high to high school? Which one of the high school was being improved by having?
Boy, you was contesting initially. How you want to see a breakfast show? I was calling as parent boy Cooper. Now I'm seeing you with the train with a brainstorm.
I'm a researcher. Before you venture into anything, do research. When I researched the community, the 23 community, Princeton has cells in every community within District 8.
That's compared
and Princeton have more supporters. Politics than numbers. If you don't have the numbers to influence decision, you can't be running and talking. Politics is not about talking. Politics is about presenting numbers. I was able to push the process to call all of our aspirants at the time. Let us form a team to have a lawmaker that we can take to the people for the people to support. However, this is where we are now.
As you close
it's been proven that Princeton was the darling boy of the people. Princeton.
That's how you let it go.
That's why I let it go, because
now you come back
my survey that was conducted proved Princeton to be highlighted as the third.
Is it because Akaras have some tussle? I remember that we reported that in the news. You went next to with some physical changes. He said you could no longer support him.
It was not about supporting him. It was about supporting the idea of the people. Akara does not respect civil liberty of people, right? Akara abused people, like you saw on March 15th on the university campus. He went there, violated the rights of the students. He violated my rights.
You got more votes on the UL Center than Akaras. Let me look.
Yeah, look there. We got more votes. We got more votes for LU. So LU has 3 polling places. We're whipping at all 3.
I see 163 to Prince, 88 to Akaras.
Come on, you will see more of that. No, all not yet for LU. Okay. The only thing there are the 5 places that were left. Okay. But I will say this on the overall. We need to amend Article 58 that will give the lawmakers the responsibility by law to make report to the people. Because Akara exploited this from the people. There's no law in the Constitution that requests representative to make report to the people. So nothing you can hold him back. The next thing is to return power to the people. We will fight to amend Article 43 to national referendum, okay, to allow the power to come back into the people. If Article 43 addresses the issue of impeachment to the Chief Justice, the President of the Republic, the Vice President, and judges of the lower courts, why is not addressing the issue of impeaching a lawmaker?
Okay,
that's right. We see that to be disingenuous. So for the law to be more generous and implementing Article 1, which say all government are instituted by the people, for the people, and of the people, it means it should be at their will and pleasure. They constitute all government. So to do that, it would be in consultation for national referendum to amend Article 43 to restore hope, to give power back to every mayor of Liberia. Lawmakers should be 7. They should not be God.
How do you start calling him now? How are you calling him already?
My lawmaker elect. He's the representative elect. Okay. That's it.
Please, as you close up with your own anticipation, next have a briefing at 4:30. Yeah. Your own expectation. What do you anticipate to come up for next?
First, I would say thank you to Mr. Balkova for the level of support, and thank you to the students at University of Campbell and the people at this. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys, and I'll be a 7. You can look up to me as just 7, and I'll serve you, my people. And I want you today, let us be law-abiding citizens. We believe in law and order, so let's give Nick the chance. I'm hopeful that today they will announce us, and you will jubilate. You will jubilate and celebrate, and we'll start working.
So there was a Carol's birthday. You call him to say happy birthday?
Oh my God! Why should we call someone who's stealing 100 votes?
Since you're the lawmaker elect to be, you call a Carol, say happy birthday.
You must reconcile with the district press.
Listen,
go ahead.
He needs to the guy devour this shit so much. You got talks, you got gangster. Look, now the election I saw when I saw the movement of Caribbean, I felt like one of the cartel bosses in Mexico. I have a looking, bro. Yeah, armed men with Winchester, with pistols. You don't keep our district. You don't keep our country that way. We have children. The family people.
What do you want to say to the commissions, elections commission? I guess they have somewhere somehow they're monitoring you, and you anticipate the results.
Well, I would say our people depend on you for the results. They need a result. They're under pressure. They're going through stress. They want change in this to my aid. We respect you. You have a pure reporting, but please make sure you provide our report, our results, so our people can be happy. Election Commission. May God bless all of us. God bless our country, and I pray that it's a new day for Liberia, so that we can move our country forward. Thank you.
Great. The voice of Praying Tolls closing us up on the True Breakfast Show this morning. District number, exactly, district number 8, representative
elect.
Until next is that.
As per next data,
please call
as per next data for the magistrate office.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll give it a talk. I mean, I believe in.
And then Grima reconcile the district.
Chief,
1 and 2 votes in our front.
Listen,
we are called war.
Okay, we can walk with great in the street.
Yes,
to tell the people thank you, and you have an easy and nice exit plan.
That's it.
If he wants, I'll do it.
Look, if Greg can call now and say, Prince Toe, congratulations, trust me, District 8 will celebrate from now until 4:30 until next can give that result, because it is our plan to have all the candidates parading the streets of District 8 to appreciate the people. We're not waiting for the final result, and we want for Accra Great to be in our midst, but he must be able to reconcile all the stealing votes he has given and taken for us.
Great. Thank you so much. On behalf of Jimmy, please walk off the camera. Thank you so much, Arthur Butler, Maka Davis. My name is Odi Ramos. We'll be back on tomorrow. Listen out to the National Elections Commission at 4:30 this afternoon. Until then, have a pleasant day.